Father, welcome to Divine Lessons, and we have another exciting message on regret today. So, the story of Jesus on the cross and the two sinners is a profound narrative from the Gospels, particularly in Luke chapter 23, verse 32 to 43, and it illustrates themes of regret, repentance, forgiveness, and redemption. Jesus was crucified between two criminals. They are often referred to as in the Bible as thieves or malefactors. This was a public execution. It was meant to shame and deter others. Jesus' crucifixion was unique because he was innocent, yet bore the punishment as part of God's plans for humanity's salvation. So I am going to be discussing the two sinners on the cross, and right now I'm talking about the first one. Now, the first sinner was unrepentant. This criminal hurled insults at Jesus, mocking him and questioning his divinity. He said, "Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and save us." His tone was derisive, showing no sort of regret for his crimes or recognition of his own wrongdoing. Instead, he demanded physical salvation, ignoring the spiritual implications. This thief represents pride, denial, and unrepentance, choosing to justify himself rather than confront his guilt. Now, on to the second sinner. He was the one who repented on the cross. The second criminal rebuked the first, acknowledging their guilt and the justice of their punishment. He said, "Don't you fear God? We are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve. But this man has done nothing wrong." This confession shows a deep sense of regret, humility, and recognition of Jesus' innocence. Turning to Jesus, he pleaded, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." His plea reflects faith in Jesus as the Messiah and a longing for redemption. Jesus' response to the repentant sinner is, "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." And it highlights Jesus' willingness to forgive even at the last moment of a sinner's life. Also underscores the idea that true repentance and faith can lead to eternal salvation regardless of our past sins. So, we learn that the repentance thief's transformation stems from regret. He regrets his crimes and acknowledges the justice of his punishment. His regret is not just sorrow for the consequences, but also sorrow for the wrong he has committed against God. This deep regret leads to repentance and a humble request for mercy. In contrast, the unrepentant thief's lack of regret blinds him to the opportunity for redemption, even as it was offered. So, one of the many lessons we can learn from this story about regret is that regret is a path to redemption. When regret is coupled with humility and faith on that level, it becomes a gateway to forgiveness and restoration. Another lesson we can learn from this story is God's mercy is boundless. Jesus' forgiveness of the repentant thief shows that no sin is too great to be forgiven when met with genuine repentance, not halfway, just genuine repentance. And one other point we can learn is we have a choice to make. The two criminals represent humanity's choice, that is to respond to life's regret with humility and faith, or with pride and denial, and most people tend to do the latter. On a personal reflection, this story calls us to examine our own regrets. Are we like the unrepentant thief, refusing to confront our guilt and seek forgiveness? Or are we like the repentant thieves, turning our regrets into a transformative moment of repentance and hope? The narrative offers hope that it's never too late to change and seek reconciliation with God. This is all time has for us till we come to your screens again. God bless you and have a great day. Goodbye.
Amenipa sa Kristo.